Hey everyone, my name is Anna. Welcome to my channel. This video is part 6 in the series INFP and Creativity, in which I'm exploring the creative potential that lives at the heart of our lives and how we as INFPs can develop a really powerful relationship with that creative energy. In part 6, which is going to be the last part of the little series, I'm going to explore the topic of risk. Risk being the possibility of an unpleasant or unwelcome or dangerous event. In the first video of this series, I was exploring the topic of nothingness, that empty space that precedes all of creation, that place of pure potential, of pure emptiness, of pure possibility. Now, the moment that something emerges from nothing, the moment that there is creation, the moment that there is form emerging from formlessness, at that moment there is also the birth of risk. Creation and risk are born in unison because inherent in all creation, inherent in all life form, is the uncertainty of its trajectory or its lifespan or its life path, and the certainty of its demise or death or dissolution. Wherever there is life form, there is the inherent possibility of an unwelcome, unpleasant, or dangerous event. Since risk is inseparable from creation, it can be really useful to develop a lot of awareness and a strong relationship around risk in order to have power with our creative processes and power with our lives. The way I see it, a powerful relationship with risk involves allowing, embracing, seeking, and taking risks. As INFP types, we are considered to be risk-taker types because we are wired to create and explore new possibilities as opposed to upholding established structures. So as risk-taker types, what are some of the ways that as INFPs we allow, embrace, seek, and take risks? Number 1, allowing risk. Allowing risk is synonymous with allowing life and creativity to flow. Since life is fundamentally immersed in risk and we have no choice about that, allowing risk is essentially allowing truth and transparency. It's the willingness not to grasp at illusion. It's the willingness to stay present and connected to the edge of danger and uncertainty that accompanies our aliveness. Allowing risk to a certain degree for the INFP type is second nature, because our tendency towards an innovative, explorative, intuitive approach to life has us surrendering to risk almost by necessity in order to express our most natural way of being. Number 2, embracing risk. Embracing risk is embracing the ever-present changes and the inescapable unknowns of our lives and our creativity. Embracing risk is cultivating a balancing act between a place of certainty and a place of unpredictability, moving through life with one foot always moving towards the unknown. As INFP types, our devotion to our authentic expression, our commitment to being true to ourselves at all cost, often has us embracing risk wholeheartedly rather than conform or follow a pre-paved path or an inauthentic path. It's almost as though as INFP types, we allow and embrace risk almost by default, because the alternative, attempting to avoid or resist risk, would endanger that which is most important to us, which is to stay true to ourselves and to actualize our values and to actualize our visions and to actualize our truth. Number 3, seeking risk. Seeking risk is seeking learning, discovery, adventure, searching to go beyond what we already know, seeking experiences that can expand our horizons, seeking opportunities that can broaden our perspectives and put us into a state of growth and development and evolution and expansion. Typically, as INFPs, we may not often seek very dramatic, highly stimulating external experiences of risk, because when it comes to outside input, a little can go a really long way for us introverted feeling types. So it may come across as though INFPs are not risk-seeking types, and in a superficial way that may ring true. But a lot of the time, risk is a highly subjective experience because it's just a threshold for discomfort. So anything that tests our limits and requires of us to act with some bravery is a risk. And for an INFP type, a lot of risks can happen in very subtle, quiet, or even hidden ways. So anything that pushes us out of our comfort zone creates risk, from which we can draw the benefits of growth and development and expansion and evolution. Number 4, taking risks. Taking risks is taking opportunities to actively engage with life, to embrace life fully, to jump into life with all of its uncertain, uncomfortable, messy, scary, hurtful, harmful ways, as well as its invigorating, inspiring, fulfilling, beautiful, wonderful, strengthening ways. Taking risks is experiencing life to the core and allowing ourselves to be transformed by it. Taking risks does not have to look like over-the-top, thrill-seeking, outrageous actions. Taking risks is just taking opportunities to act with some boldness and bravery. The limits that we are pushing against are our own limits and cannot be measured objectively or compared to anyone else's. Seeking and taking risks for an INFP type may not often be loud or even obvious to others, given our propensity for silence and solitude and spaciousness. But risk is simply seeking and taking opportunities that will challenge and help us grow and develop our unique nature, our unique life, and our unique selves. Much love. Thank you for being here with me. That is the last video for the series INFP and Creativity, so I will see you next time for whatever topic I decide to explore next.